Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 career mode with Real Madrid, and today we've got episode 2 of the career mode, and what an episode we have. And before we get into it, if you guys do enjoy today's episode, don't forget, hit the like button down below. I do appreciate all the support you guys gave on episode 1, it was amazing. And if you are new, you want to see more videos from this career mode, hit the subscribe button and also the little bell next to it to be notified of when I upload. So let's take a look then at the calendar at the start of this episode. So as you can see there, we had the pre-season tournament, unfortunately knocked out in the semi-finals. It would be nice to get into the final, get a little bit of extra cash to spend on transfers, but unfortunately Bayern Munich knocked us out in the semi-finals. So what I'm thinking is, in this episode, we need to start taking the training a lot more seriously, because you can see there in the last episode, Inter Miami, we won 2-1, but I had to jump in that game, remember, and hopefully rescue us the 3 points, which we did. Inter Milan, we drew 1-1. Columbus Crew, unfortunately, we lost that one 1-0, so I think we need to start taking the training more seriously, looking at the, as you can see on the right hand side there, the schedule, rules, rest day, recovery day, the weekly plan, so on and so forth, and start trying to do it properly, because this team needs to be geared up and ready for the start of the league. And now, talking about the start of the league, we go over here to August, we start our first games in the La Liga. Now, I'm definitely going to fit in 2 games in today's episode. I don't know about 3, just depends how much transfer activity there is, but we're definitely going to do 2 in today's episode. So before we go any further then into this episode, let's take a look at some of your guys' comments from the first episode. So we've got the first comment here from FJ, and he says, good luck with this career mode. And I do appreciate that. All the comments you guys left, all the likes and the support on the first video was amazing. So the second comment we got here then is from Kenneth, and it's saying the front line was worse, sign Haaland and Mbappé both. Also need a right back backup for Carvajal. My opinion that no needed for Alphonso Davies, I'm guessing he's referring to here, because we have Ruglion. Their level are similar. Now, I understand the right back backup. Obviously, the player there mentioned has actually gone on loan, actually transferred to Spurs, hasn't he? And I've actually got all the latest transfers in this career mode as of yesterday, the 1st of October. So, unfortunately, he isn't in the team. But I agree with the right back. We've only got Carvajal at the moment. I could do with another right back there, a bit stronger, ready to come in. But I'm hoping, really, that our scout can pick a right back out. If we're that lucky, he can pick a decent right back out, and we can sort of get players from the youth academy there in that position. But again, Haaland and Mbappé. Haaland, I want to sign both, because obviously rumoured that Real Madrid want to buy both, get back up to their, Galactico status. But Mbappé is going to cost a lot of money, and we're going to take a look in a minute of how much he's going to cost. And Haaland, obviously, I want to sign him as well at some point, but both are going to cost a lot of money. Here we are then at the shortlist, and I've added a few more players, and I've removed Alphonso Davies just for now, just because I didn't feel like I was going to buy him here in this transfer window anyway. So obviously we've got Tonali here, who I'm really tempted to buy. He's only got 12 months left on his contract. Cherki, or Cherki, how you pronounce it. Again, pretty much wonder kid there, age 16, 67 overall, looks amazing. But I've been looking at the right back position. We've got João Cancelo here, 83 rated, 26 Portuguese. Same go for Ricardo Pereira, Portuguese as well, 26, 85 rated. Now, the only thing that puts me off signing these 2 players is that I feel like they should be first team players. So with Carvajal, I don't want to, sign a new right back, say Pereira, and then Carvajal gets dropped to the bench. I feel like I want a right back that's around about just beginning the 80 overalls, and then bring him into the team and eventually, replace Carvajal. So these 2 players, I am keen on signing them, but I just feel like they should be first team players, and at the moment I'd rather have Carvajal in the team. So don't forget, guys, leave your comments down below on any right backs I should be keeping my eye on that we could add to the first team. But here we go, Mbappé and Haaland. So Mbappé, 90 rated, 21. Obviously we know everything about him, but let's obviously see how much they're going to want. And he's valued at 185.5 million euros, and we're going to have to offer between 232 million and 318 million to have any chance at this deal. Now, I know we're Real Madrid, but we don't have that sort of cash. We're going to have a look at the transfer budget in a minute. But this guy looks like the dream player to sign for this career mode, in my opinion. Haaland, again, a player we definitely want to sign. Striker, 84 rated, age 19. I'm saying that the player has just recently joined, but I'm pretty sure I've seen in a different video on FIFA 20 that someone said you can sign him even if they've just joined another team. I'm not sure, but he's valued at 92 million, so that's still a lot of money there. And we'll take a quick look at the transfer budget here. We'll go over, you can see that we've got 163 and we've got 400,000 in the wage budget, and I've actually altered that because it wasn't that at the start, well, at the end of last episode. I think it was round about that, 133, but we don't need all that in the wage budget. I think we'll leave it at that. but we're still quite a way off getting a bid ready for Mbappé if we was to get him in this episode. So here we go then, we're at the training screen here, as you can see, and I'm sure you guys have seen it on many other career mode videos, but just quickly pointing out, the fitness will go down obviously in these training sessions, but hopefully the sharpness will go up, and depending on the result, say you get an A, sharpness goes up a lot. If you get a D, sharpness only goes up by a little bit, and so on and so forth. So if you play one of these and get an A, and then you can simulate it then, and it'll always get an A. Whereas if you never play it, and you just simulate it, it'll always be a D, or so on and so forth. You get my drift. So looking at this screen here, it's easy to tell why we did so poorly in that pre-season tournament, because if you have a look here, sharpness, 66, 65, 54 for Rodrigo. 54, that is awful. Eden Hazard on 70 there, Odegaard on 49. So we're going to take a look at some of these today. I'm not going to play all of them. I think I'm going to play these two here because they benefit the players the most. For example, Rodrigo and Valverde there, I want it to affect them the most. And first team players, don't get me wrong. You've got Vinicius Jr. there as well, and Odegaard. So we're going to play these two and hopefully get an A. So here we are then, completing the drill. Just trying my best here, just try and get as many goals as possible. And Varane is stopping us. Cross comes in, Rodrigo, and should have shot a bit sooner there. Let's get the cross in once again. Okay, header. Okay, the volley, not the best. Towards the back post, and we get it in the centre. The volley, and saved. Courtois. Oh no, okay. Obstacle hit. Another cross in. Rodrigo into the back of the net. Never mind. Okay, we get a B from that. I'm happy with that. Let's play in the next drill. And this should have been the middle one now, I believe. Okay, long shot practice. Odegaard, Benzema, Hazard, Vinicius Jr. This is the one we want. So basically, long shot practice. When score as many goals as possible from the long range distance shots, hitting targets, volleys, first time shots, award extra points. Okay, pretty simple. Let's have a see what we get from this. And wow, okay, not even on target. Finesse shots. Okay, never mind. And Odegaard, not the best person to have to shoot in a minute, and Junior puts it in the back of the net. And here we go, Odegaard into the back of the net. Just want to try and get a B at least. First time shot and into the back of the net, Benzema. And okay, up high, the volley, not the best. Vinicius Jr. A little chip over the key. Oh, okay, tried to go for the lob. 8 seconds left. Odegaard into the back of the net. Only orange at the minute. Benzema and into the back of the net. And this is going to be... And yes, there we go. Is that a B? Please be a B. And that's a B. We're going to see results. And does that allow us to just simulate that last one? And it does, I think. Simulate all and advance. So there we go. We've done them two for now. So we should always get a B. You can see their sharpness will now go up by 5 instead of just 2 if you get a D. So we've had an offer in here then for Asensio from Juventus, 48.5 million. And I remember in FIFA 20, Juventus always used to sign him. So you can see here he's got a release clause of 92.4. We could get 70.2 at the most. Now I'm still curious to know that if I even reject this offer from Bayern Munich, can they still come in and buy the release clause? I'm still unsure on that matter. So what I'm going to do is just delegate and start the offer at 71.2. See if they'll pay that for him. If they do, that'd be mental. And don't sell him for any less than that. Let's have a see what Juventus have to say about that. We got another offer in here for Marco Asensio, and 11.9 at Wolves are offering plus a player. Obviously we didn't have this in FIFA 20. This is pretty interesting. Connor Cody, age 27 centre back, 79 rated, and they want to offer 11.9 million as well. I'm just going to politely reject that, because look at what we could get from Juventus, and Wolves are offering that. So another transfer offer coming in here for Isco, 48.3 million from Inter Milan. Now let's have a look. So we rejected that from Man City, hoping they paid a release clause. Obviously not. So Isco again, just going to delegate with this one and hope that Inter Milan paid a 70.8 million. And if not, well, I'm sure they'd rather pay that than the release clause. So we got a message here from Sergio Ramos, and his morale is very unhappy, so this isn't good news. Hey Gaffer, I know you got a lot on your mind, but I thought I should let you know there's some discontent in the dressing room. It feels like the club's just drifting at the moment, and some of the boys aren't sure this is a team that can win anything this season. We're looking for some of your reassurance. Now, I don't really understand what's going on, so I'm just going to go on that. I'll sort it out. Hopefully that boosts your morale up a little bit. But I don't understand where that's come from all of a sudden. I really don't. Like, we haven't played a game in quite a while, so maybe that's why. I'm unsure. Juventus have come back then and said they're willing to pay 61.2 for Marco Asensio. So it looks like he could be moving there, depending obviously how contract talks go. But if he does, that's a lot of money coming our way. We got another transfer offer in here then for Lucas Vazquez. And you can see that he's valued at 20.5. Lyon have offered 20.9 million for him. So I'm just going to go ahead and accept that offer as well. Hopefully get that deal done soon. So it looks like Inter Milan have reached an agreement here for 56.5 million for Isco. Happy to accept that offer. And now hopefully with the money from Isco and also Vazquez, if he sells on Asensio, we could have a decent bit of money here. So we got another player here who I think we have listed on the transfer list. 23-year-old, 76 overall. I just don't think he's going to get any game time here. We could get 14.1. It's not that much more, if I'm going to be honest. Just going to go ahead and accept that. And hopefully, if all four of these players sell, we might, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, we might just be able to put an offer in for Mbappé. So we've got some pretty big emails here. Let's take a look at them. So we've got an offer here from Leicester for Mariano. I'm going to guess that's pronounced that. They've offered 14.1 million for him. I could get 17.2. But we're going to go ahead and accept that offer from Leicester and see if he will move there. Vazquez, again, no offers coming for him. Militao, now PSG have offered in for him. They're also, they're interested in loaning this player. We're just going to go ahead and straight up reject that. We're not going to loan him out. We're doing a loan to buy. Right, okay, that's new this year. Asensio, the assistant manager came to an agreement with Juventus. Please take returns. And Juventus 61.2 for Asensio. It's not the 92 I wanted, but 61, I'm happy with that. And any more? Okay, I thought there was another email that okay, Isco has been sold. The deal to sell Isco for 56.5 million, and that means we receive 52 million in the transfer budget. So let's take a look at the transfer budget now. And how much are we up to? We are up to 215, so we can just raise that a little bit higher. We obviously could move the wage a little bit smaller as well. We could try and sign Mbappé. Now, it sounds pretty mad, and it's something I never really wanted to do in the first season of the career mode. But I'm just thinking, real life, Real Madrid want to go out there and sign the best players in the world to win the Champions League and all the things like that. And it doesn't make sense if we have a transfer window like this and a chance to sign him and we just miss it. So we've got a training injury here, and fortunate for me, I don't think it's a first team player here. Let's have a look at the team sheet. And let's have a see. He's going to be out for 3 months. And it was, okay, Bellman. Yeah, goalkeeper. Luckily for us, it's not an important player, but it could be a lot more serious if it was an important player. But we've got a monthly report. Let's take a look at this. So, obviously, our 3 players in the youth academy. We cannot, okay, we can actually sign 2 of them. But the one I want to sign the most, probably Fernandez. Or actually, no, Campbell now. Actually, potential 80 to 94, 17, goalkeeper, Canadian, left-footed. We could promote him to the senior team. I think, you know what, we'll promote him to the senior team and then we'll take a look at him there, and I think I'll change maybe his development plan or loan him out. Actually, I'm thinking a loan would probably be best because it just gets him game time and everything like that. 58 overall. Let's add him to the loan list and hopefully a few offers come in for him. So also our scout that we sent to the United States has come back with a couple of players. And let's take a look at the potential. 64 to 88, not the best. 56 to 76. And looking through them, there's no one really there that stands out the most to me. So I'll keep him there just for now, just in case it changes within a month. But looking at that, it's not the best group of players that we could have received. So we got 3 players sold. You can see Vazquez has gone to Lyon, and that was for 20.9 million euros. We received 18 million in the transfer budget. Mariano has sold and gone to Leicester and received 12 million in the transfer budget. And the big one, Asensio, has been sold for 61.2 million euros, and we receive 56.5 million in the transfer budget. We've got a player chat here from Campbell about listing him out for loan. I'm just going to say glad we agree. I'm just going to check Ramos. Can I see his updated morale? Okay, so his morale's gone up quite a bit. I think through the training and everything, it's up the player's morale. So we go back to the starting screen here, you'll be able to see the morale is quite high. Sharpness still not the best at the moment, but I'm trying everything I can to try and increase it. But fitness and morale are high. Just want sharpness now a little bit higher, and that would be great going into the first game. So from selling those 3 or 4 players, actually, look at our transfer budget now at 301 million euros in the transfer budget, 1.1 million in the wage. Now, I don't think we'll need that much in the wage budget for now, so I'm just going to slightly, ever so slightly, move it over to around about there, 312 million. And we're going to go ahead and now try and sign Mbappé. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know if you guys would like it or not, or it'd put you off watching it. But, you know, Real Madrid in real life have been targeting Mbappé and Haaland, so I can't exactly ignore that, do you know what I mean? So, And Mbappé as well supposedly has only eyes for Real Madrid, so on and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and try and sign him here. This is going to be one of the biggest buys I've ever done in career mode. So you can see there, 226 million or 308.6. That's the sort of ranges we have to work with there. Can we approach the buy? And oh my god, we can approach the buy Kylian Mbappé, and he could be ready for the first game this season. I can't wait to see how these talks go down here. So, like I said, we've got enough to offer 308 million. Where do you start with a play like this? What do you offer to begin with? I think the lowest one was 226, wasn't it? So, let's offer transfer fee. So, he's valued at 185, but the scout recommended 226 and above. So, we're going to go with 224. Do you reckon 224? 2245, what do you reckon to that? Like, I'm a little bit above the 226, and I'm not absolutely screaming it at 308. Should we add a sell-on clause? Because I've got a feeling PSG are going to want some sort of sell-on with Mbappé, aren't they? So we're going to add it as little as possible, because obviously we know that he's going to sell for a lot more in the future. We're not going to swap any players. We're going to submit that offer, 245 million euros, with a 5% sell-on fee. Not much, but when you're selling a player for that much money, 5% does turn into a lot of cash. So let's have a see what PSG have to say. And that's a reasonable offer for Mbappé. They're happy with the terms, so let's get all the paperwork in order. It makes me feel like I could have offered so much less, and I've just paid. Okay, we maybe didn't need all that money to sign Mbappé. 245 was it? That sealed the deal for us. Which is mental, really. Let's negotiate this. And to be fair, for this buy, we've not had to sell like a star player or anything, have we? We sold players we want to sell, and we're still able to bring in arguably the best. Well, I was going to say the best player in the game, obviously going off overall, so on and so forth. But the best player going forward, without having to sell any first-team players, really. Let's be honest. So it's crucial, of course. Not going to want anything less. He's currently on 160,000 a week, 5 years. That is perfect for me. And release clause. They don't want a release clause. Now, obviously, we're in Spain. I'm sure all players get a release clause. So let's counter that. Now, release clause. We just paid 245 for him. I'm going to try and set one at 500 million. I'm just going to go out there and try to set one at 500 million for him. Because this player, everyone's going to be after him, aren't they? Let's be honest. Everyone's going to be after him. And they're happy with that. And they're happy with that release clause. Because I was just having a thought in my head earlier today, and I was thinking maybe the best way to set a release clause is double what we pay for the player. So we paid more or less 250, double that, and if we was to sell, sod's law, but we get double what we paid for him. So here we go, salary now, and Mbappé could be a Real Madrid player. So he's on 160 at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and straight up offer him 300,000 and $1 million signing on bonus. I don't see why not double his wage more or less. Obviously I could do 320, but 300,000, $1 million signing on bonus. Let's submit that offer. And could Mbappé be a Real Madrid player in this episode? Let's have a see what him and his agent have to say. And a little bit nervous that they're just going to walk away. We should never have come here. And that's a reasonable offer. My client is happy with that. So there we go. We've signed Mbappé in this career mode. And it just feels mental that we've signed Mbappé. And like, I didn't even have to break the bank. You don't understand. We have to break the bank to sign him. We've still got how much? 66 million in transfer budget. I can happily go out and buy a right back if needed, or another centre midfielder if needed. And we've just bought Mbappé. Let's have a look at the squad, and let's have a look at some of his stats in depth. So obviously Benzema, quickly swap him out for Mbappé, and we'll keep that there for now. So you can see you can play striker, left winger and right wing as well, which is nice as well. If Hazard gets a bit tired, put him on the left. Rodrigo gets a bit tired, put him on the right. No problem there. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, right-footed, high attacking work rate, low defensive work rate, 21 years of age, 5'10", and from France. So just the stats, outstanding. Let's be honest, 90 ball control. Already got some traits and celebrations outside the foot shot. Now, just thinking about it, what should his development plan be? I'm going to leave that to you guys down below in the comment section. What development plan should I use? And is it even not worth it, but being at 90 rated, is there any sort of development plan that works for a player 90 rated? Like, let's be honest, how much more can his stats increase? Let's have a look. Let's go down here to the bottom and see. You know, we're going to click development plan, maybe centre forward for now, just while we're playing this formation. Although I could just change the formation to have the striker. Let's have a look down here now. Jovicic as well. Should I sell him? Just because in real life, Real Madrid are thinking about selling him, so should I sell him? Obviously, with Mbappé coming in now and having Benzema, I don't think Jovic would get much game time. But anyway, Mbappé, let's have a see. Development plan. Like I say, for a player this overall, and he's 21, what do you go with? Target man, poacher, mobile striker, complete striker? Like you can see there, on that, his attack positioning wouldn't increase at all. His stamina wouldn't increase at all. His weak foot would increase, however. So that's something to keep an eye on there. So these three here wouldn't increase his weak foot, whereas complete striker would. It'll take 44 weeks, but it would increase his weak foot. So I think for now we'll go for that. Position-wise, I don't think we're going to change the position. He can play striker, left wing, right wing. I don't think there's any need to change it. But there he is. Look at him on the right-hand side there in that Real Madrid kit there. And he just looks so good. And I can't wait to get into the first game of the episode with him in the team, hopefully. I'm going to fit him into training as well. But what a signing. So here we go then. Our first game in the La Liga coming up. And we're into the press conference here. Let's have a see if the questions are any different this year. So Madrid fans have been enjoying what they've been seeing from the team in pre-season. Can they expect more with the league coming? So what's the mood ahead of your first competitive game? And this is a talented group of players, especially with our new signing coming in. Everyone's making their predictions. It looks like real exciting title race this year. How are you feeling? Do you think your team can be up there and really challenging in the league? And I always believe we can win. And of course, with the new signing coming in as well, Mbappé, you can only get better. And I hope he's the top scorer in the league this season. And okay, a bit of a glitch. Manager stood there. God knows why he stood up. Can we expect Upacano soon? I'm going to say he needs to settle in a little bit more. Okay, and he sat down. Okay, very weird. And he's settling a little bit more. Get his match fitness up as well. But we'll see him soon. Here's how the two teams line up then going into our first game. And you can see we pretty much started with the same team we did in the pre-season tournament. Didn't want to start Mbappé. His match fitness isn't all there. And might bring him on in the second half. Let's say 60 minutes in or even half time, for example, depending on how the scoreline's going. But yeah, this is the team looking really good. Excited to get into this game. Here we go then. Opening day in the La Liga. Hopefully we can get off to a good start in this game. Excited to play a game from the first minute with this team. And like I say, with a lot better match fitness now, we should hopefully get off to a good start. Oh, here we go. Starting to get a bit interesting in this game. They're going to almost get through the defence line. A lot of ball rolls here. And you can definitely tell this year that the AI has got better. And, okay, we're going to get to that Carvajal. And it's gone out for a corner. As if winning themselves a corner. 21 minutes in, still goalless. I think we had one chance on target so far. Cross comes in. And Benzema back in the box. And Courtois, I think that goes out for another corner now, which isn't great at all. I was hoping we'd be on the front foot here. But the cross comes in. Can we get this one cleared this time? And we can, but only so far on the volley. But Casemiro looks like he's going to be able to get that one. And we can try get ourselves on the counter-attack here. Modric up to Benzema. And, okay, Carvajal trying to make a run on the outside. Player tracking him. Play that pass on the inside. Casemiro through. Okay. Rodrigo. Back to Benzema maybe. Okay, turn your man. Go round him. Play the pass out there wide. Carvajal. Can he get the goal? And he does get the goal. And 28 minutes in, we scored the first goal of the game with a great counter-attack. Carvajal scoring our first goal as a manager here at Real Madrid. And what a goal that was. Well, not what a goal, but what a counter-attack that was. They get themselves two corners and we counter-attack here. Carvajal making a great run into the box. Takes a touch and then fires it home. And makes it 1-0. Kroos, there we go. Rodrigo gets the shot away. But great bit of build-up play there. Just couldn't get the shot away in the end. And here we go. The counter-attack is now on us. And we've got to try and defend this really well. Going into half-time at 1-0 up would be great. 2-0 up would be even better. But here we go. Can we get a tackle in here? And we're not going to be able to. Like I say, a lot of ball rolls from the AI. Okay. Not looking too dangerous, this attack so far. Okay, now it is. And the shot, but Courtois. And he's not going to get to it. And he is. Wow, okay. Surprised he didn't hold on to it the first time. A little bit worrying. And fortunate for us, he gets up and saves it a second time. They got themselves another corner here, which isn't great. And we try and head this one away. And they get the header, but Carvajal saving it, I believe. I don't think Courtois had that one covered. And we've got to try and survive now. Who would have thought of saying that? Try and survive to half-time. And, okay, AI playing rings around us. And Varane, okay, Mendy, just get this one cleared. And, okay, maybe not. And bring the goalkeeper out. Oh, okay, a little bit worrying here. Why are we under this much pressure straight away? And does someone put a foot in? No, never mind. Someone... Okay, he's just burning the play out. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, ref. Thank God. There we go. Into half-time. 1-0 up. But a little bit worrying there. Oh, here we go. Benzema in the box. Can he... Oh, I just couldn't get the pass away that I wanted. I think it was Toni Kroos that was coming into the box. But I'm not... you know, worried about subbing Mbappé on, so I was thinking about I should sub him on at half time, but I don't think you might not even get a game in this game, I'm going to be honest, just because I don't feel it's fair to just sub Benzema off when he hasn't had too bad of a game so far. But here we go. Hazard, are you going to make some sort of run? Get it over the top to Hazard. No one in the box though. I have to try and hold this up a little bit. Okay, play the pass. Okay, here we go. Benzema. Oh, I just couldn't, but we win ourselves a corner. Be interesting to see if we can get our second goal from this. They're going to make a change as well. Let's try and go towards the back post here. Is that Varane? Okay, maybe not. Not going to get the header on that. We're not even going to win this ball either. And okay, maybe we are. Carvajal. Out wide onto this left-hand side again. Hazard into the middle to Rodrigo. And he gets his shot, but the goalkeeper saves it. Benzema, and there we go. Making it 2-0 now in this game. Benzema scoring the second goal. And 65 minutes in, and we make it 2-0. And we'll have a quick look at the replay there. Rodrigo had a shot, goalkeeper saved it, but Benzema was there on the rebound. You can see there, Rodrigo bursting through, gets his shot away. Okay, defender blocks it, not the goalkeeper, but Benzema there, right place, right time, and makes it 2-0. So we are actually going to make a few changes right now, just because of, you know, fitness levels, so on and so forth. So Benzema, I'm actually going to take him off. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Hazard up front. And then, because, I don't know why, just because they didn't want to bring Mbappé on, try to get his sharpness up a little bit. Bring Vinicius Jr. on as well. Valverde, I think I'm going to bring on for Casemiro. And, yeah, I think that they're all the changes we're going to make so far. Only 70 minutes played, like I say, not too long left now. And there we have it, guys. Full time in our first game. Away from home, we get the 2-0 win. Carvajal with the goal. Our first goal in the management career here at Real Madrid. And who would have thought it would have been the right back with the first goal. And then Benzema followed up and made it 2-0. So we got another transfer offer in after that game. Mayoral, 76 rated, 23 years of age striker. Again, I'm going to accept that offer from Porto. We've had 2 offers now for him, so hopefully this one will go through. We're going to go into our final game of the episode. Hopefully get another 3 points, round the episode off with our first 2 wins in the La Liga. And you can see in this game, Mbappé is going to get a start. I don't know how long he's going to play because his match fitness and sharpness, sorry, should I say, isn't all that good. But if he can make it to half-time, that'll be great. Here we go into this game. Mbappé making his debut. Hopefully it's a good one. And let's get into the game. There he is, Mbappé, first touch on the ball, extremely fast on that ball. Let's see if we can get anything going here. Toni Kroos, Casemiro, play the pass. Oh, just couldn't get that pass going there, but like I say, him on counter-attack is going to be lethal. Go Levante on the break here, are they going to make it 1-0? And they are going to make it 1-0. 9 minutes in, and Levante already score in this game. Poor defending from me, got to say, really poor defending. Right back out of position, everything. Centre back coming over to right back, it just wasn't great. And just have a look at the replay here, and they play it over, loads of space, and they just get it past Courtois with ease and make it 1-0, 9 minutes in. There we go, Mbappé plays it across to Hazard, who's got to find the back of the net. Mbappé! Oh wow, I really thought he could have got that header there. Can we win this header? And we can't. Okay, Rodrigo. Oh, no. Carvajal to Mbappé. Mbappé, score this, please. And there we go. Mbappé scores on his debut, 16 minutes in, and levels it here, 1-1. And can you imagine Mbappé, that celebration on his debut here at Real Madrid? Could he get much better? And you can see, we're just dying for that goal. Carvajal with the assist, 1 goal and 1 assist now so far for the team. And Mbappé makes it 1-0. And I haven't changed his squad number yet. I just realised, number 17. Should I make him number 9? And then, Benzema as a different number? If so, what number should that be? Great through ball. Eden Hazard is away. Plenty of pace. Try and cut this back. Okay, not the best option. To Mbappé. Mbappé, come on, get the shot away. Just couldn't get the shot away there, but Mendy's won it. Okay. Let's get this pass there to Hazard, who can play it here. To Mbappé with the finesse shot. Okay, defenders blocked it there. But Mbappé so far seeing a lot of the ball. Mbappé lays it off. Rodrigo round the goalkeeper. Easy goal. 55 minutes in. Second half, and we make it 2-1 now in this game. We've got to try and secure all 3 points. Rodrigo with a goal, and this team, it feels great to play with, I've got to say. They're always in the right time, intelligent, you know what I mean, making the right runs here and there. And let's take another look at this goal here. So Eden Hazard gets it to Mbappé, finds the through ball. Rodrigo cutting across Mbappé there, you could sort of say, waiting for that through ball, and he gets it around the goalkeeper, and now 2-1 in this game. Here we go, one last counter-attack of the game to Mbappé, and is he going to be able to get onto the end of that? And he's just not. Okay, kicked out. Modric just can't win that header, and we win this though. Here we go, maybe something else come of this. Back to Modric, back to Mbappé, who plays that pass. Oh, just couldn't get it to him. But ref's going to blow the whistle now, surely, and there we go, our final game of the episode. We win 2-1 at home against Levante, and Mbappe's debut, and Mbappé scores as well. Here we go then, into the post-match interview here, and the first question being about Upacamo. Obviously fans, or okay, maybe not fans annoyed, but the press asking why he didn't make his debut today. And I just wanted to settle in first, like, to be fair, like 79 rated and everything, and we got the 2 centre-backs that are fully fit, ready to play. I just want to get off to a good start in the La Liga, and I'll be sure to get in some games. Mbappé, what an amazing start for Mbappé, a great all-round performance, and he capped it off with his first goal for Real Madrid. Could you have foreseen a debut like this? And I'm just going to say there'll be more of this to come. And what a game. I think he had 6 attempts on goal, 1 goal, so it wasn't a bad performance whatsoever. Just 1 goal between the teams in the end, and you come away with the 3 points. Are you happy with today's performance? Well, we got the win, and I couldn't have asked for more, so I was going to say every player did their job. So let's take a look then at the league table at the end of today's episode. So after the first 2 games, Barcelona are top. We're in 3rd place, Villarreal in 2nd, Atletico Madrid in 4th. Obviously early days at the moment, only 2 games played. But let's take a look down the league table. Who are in the bottom 3 at the moment? So Levante, Elche and Cadiz are in the bottom 3. So it's going to be an interesting season. We're facing up against Barcelona. Next episode we'll end the transfer window off, and we'll see who have been the biggest moves so far. I couldn't imagine there being a bigger move in the career mode altogether. Mbappé to Real Madrid has got to be the biggest move of this summer, and I can imagine of the whole season. I doubt there'll be many in the January transfer window. But anyway guys, that has been today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. What an episode it's been, bringing Mbappé in. And like I say, we didn't have to sell any main players whatsoever. We sold the players we wanted to sell, and we recouped enough money to go ahead and buy him. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like down below if you did. Hit the subscribe button if you are new, and I'll see you guys for the next episode.